before spring break. We are going to do word problems today. We're going to do more word problems, but solving with our vertical way and drawing. So we're mixing more of our skills together and building them up, which is awesome, as we are great mathematicians. So you're going to need a whiteboard out and any tools you've been using this week to doing your vertical way and your drawing. So if you need paper, a whiteboard, a notebook, anything you need, come bring it with you so we can start word problems. And checking out our learning target for Thursday, it says, I can solve addition word problems using the vertical way. So just like we mentioned before, we're going to be solving addition word problems using the vertical way. So today we're going to be solving two problems altogether. The first one, we're going to walk through all the way from beginning to end. And then the second one, you're going to be pausing it throughout to practice doing math independently and checking, finding answers on your own. So the first word problem, we're going to walk through and do it all together. And then the second one, you're going to be pausing, being independent, and coming back to check throughout. So, are you ready to get started? Let's check out our first word problem. So, Super Scholars, we're going to read our word problem twice through so we can really understand what it's asking. Let's check it out. Kayla earned $46 on Monday and $18 on Tuesday working on the farm. How much money did Kayla earn in all? Okay, we're going to read it one more time. Really try to figure out what are the key parts? What is it asking? What is this problem telling me to do? Okay, second time. It says, Kayla earned $46 on Monday and $18 on Tuesday working on the farm. How much money did Kayla earn in all? Okay, Super Scholars. The very last question is one of the most important parts. How much money did Kayla earn in all? If we know we're working with addition, what is the key word in this question that is telling us we have to add? Do you know what it is? In our question, what's the key word that's telling us we have to add? In all. If you're trying to find in all, that means all together, in total. How much you have in all. So that's our key addition word that we know in our question. So if we know in all we have to add, what are the two numbers we're going to add together? What are the two numbers? 46, because that was on Monday, and we're going to add it to $18, because that's how much Kayla got on Tuesday. So we need to figure out in all, on both days, how much money did she earn in all? Monday and Tuesday. So we know we're working with the numbers 46 and 18. So we're going to be solving the problem 46 plus 18. But this is horizontal right now, and we want to practice our vertical way skills. So this is the first thing you're going to write on your whiteboard. Let's go ahead all together and write 46 plus 18 the vertical way. So Super Scholars, which number are we going to write on top? What's the first number we're going to write? What are we starting with? And then what number are we adding? 18, of course. So we have to line up the ones and tens together. So in 18, my friends, what number is going to go in the tens place? The 1, because it's lined up with the 4 tens. And then for 18, what's going to go in the ones place? The 8, of course, so it's lined up with the 6 ones. So you got to clearly see each place value. Okay, so we have it set up vertically. You know we have to draw it next. So you can see, my friends, already you know how many tens and ones you need to draw for each number. And just like we have 46 on top, because that's what we're starting with, and 18 on the bottom, because that's what we're adding, it's going to look the same on our chart. So let's go ahead and draw 46 and 18. Can we do that? I want you to do it at the same time as me. For 46, let's start with 46. How many tens? 4, good job. How many ones in 46? 6, go ahead, draw those 6 ones. So my friends, I've got 5 and 1. So I can clearly see it in that 10 frame. 46. Can we draw 18 now, down below? How many ones are going to be in 18? What did we say? 110, good job. And how many ones? 8, of course. So just like before, you're going to draw 8 ones in our 10 frame. So I have 5 and 3. So I can really clearly see how many I have. 5 and 3. Okay, we have just set up the really strong foundation we need to solve. Now, how are we going to start adding, Super Scholars? What do we always start with to add? The smallest unit, which is the ones place, of course. We have to start adding with the ones place. So let's see. We have 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 ones. Are we going to have to bundle? Yes, we are. We're going to need to bundle. So can you circle, Super Scholars? How many are we going to need to bundle? You can start with 6 and bundle, or you can start with 8 and take what you need to bundle. That's up to you. But can you circle? What are we going to bundle when we're adding our ones? Can you circle? Whatever way. What did you decide to circle? I had 6 and I took 4 in order to make my 10 ones exactly. Or you could have started with 8 and then circled how many ones? 8 and 2. You could have done that as well. 6 and 4 or 8 and 2. Either way, we got 10 ones. And my friends, this is the step that a lot of us miss writing down on our drawing our vertical way. Once you've bundled 10 ones, what do you do once you've bundled these 10 ones? We have to make that larger unit. You need to show what larger unit you're trying to make. And what unit is that? It's 1/10, exactly. You need to show what those 10 ones became when you bundled. You need to show that you now have 1/10. And that we've shown it on our drawing, we need to show it on our vertical way as well. That's often missing. We don't show that our bundle became another 10. You have to make sure you do it, or you might get confused when you're trying to find your answer. So, Super Scholars, on our vertical way, when we added 6 plus 8, what happened? We made 1/10, and we need to show that in our tens column. We need to show that adding 6 plus 8, just like we did on our drawing, bundled and made 1/10. So you need to mark that in your tens column. And then when we added 6 plus 8 and we bundled, how many ones were left over? You can see on your drawing how many ones were left. There were 4 ones left. We've got 3, 4. Okay, bundling our ones is the biggest step. Now we're going to move to adding our tens. We're going to go next door. How many tens did we end up with, Super Scholars? We bundled, so we had 4 plus 1, but look, we're adding another 10. So how many did we get? 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. There we go. Our final answer is 64. So, how much money did Kayla earn in all? $64. We want to make sure that if this problem's talking about money, we give our answer in money form as well. $64. Awesome. Way to go, Super Scholars. The big thing you need to remember when we're working is when we've bundled our ones, you need to show what new unit it's made. You need to show what happened when you bundled, that there's another 10 you are adding so you can get the right answer. Okay, this was the word problem that we walked through all together. Now we're going to do a second word problem where you're going to take all your skills and be pausing at each part to try it on your own as an independent mathematician. Are you ready? Okay, reset. But first, I got a silly this or that with you where you need to pick your green vegetable. So come on, stand up, get out of that chair on this Thursday. It's our last this or that before spring break. So Super Scholars, which of these green vegetables would you choose to eat? Do you prefer broccoli? If so, you're going to do squats for 5 seconds. Or do you prefer Brussels sprouts? If so, you're going to do lunges for 5 seconds. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts. What do you pick? I for sure choose broccoli, so I'm going to do squats for 5 seconds. You got your choice? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way to go. Shake it out. Get all those sillies out. Awesome. Okay, it's time for independent mathematicians. So you've got a clear board so we could talk about our next word problem. We're going to go over what's happening but you're going to solve it as a superstar on your own. So let's read what is our next situation. It says, James made 148 lemon bars and 23 cookies. How many treats did James make in total? Okay, one more time, and you're on the lookout. What's this question telling me? What are my clue words? Second time. James made 148 lemon bars and 23 cookies. How many treats did James make in total? Okay, we know we're working with addition. And in our super key question, how many treats did James make in total? What's our clue word? Which word in our final question is telling us we have to use addition? In total. Just like in all, in total means all together. When we've taken one group and another, we put them together, add, how much is in total? So that's our awesome clue word. So if we know we're adding, Super Scholars, what are we adding? What are the two groups we are adding together? Can you tell me? 148 lemon bars and 23 cookies. That's what we're adding all together. They're all treats, so we're going to add 148 to 23. So, my friends, if we're solving 148 plus 23, can you go ahead and set it up on your board? I want you to set this problem up the vertical way, and I want you to set up your drawing. That means you're going to start with 148 and then be adding 23. So I need you to take this problem from our word challenge and set up how we're going to solve vertically and in a drawing. You don't need to solve it yet. I want you to come back and check with me so you can make sure you set it up correctly. All you need to do is get ready. Get your vertical way and your drawing just set up. Don't do anything else. Are you ready? Try it for yourself and then come back to check. Okay, pause. Okay, how did you do? Let's take a look. Remember, you just set it up. Do you have 100, 4 tens, 8 ones? And do you have 2 tens and 3 ones? Are the hundreds, tens, and ones place all lined up? Is everything matching? Okay, if not, you can pause and check where you went wrong. But we're gonna move on to solving. Okay, so we have our vertical and drawing way set up. So my friends, where are we gonna start? Which do we have to add first? Hundreds, tens, or ones? Let's start with the smallest value, the ones. You're gonna start with the ones. So you're gonna think to yourself, if I'm adding 8 plus 3 ones, what's gonna happen? 8 plus 3 ones. Can I have 8 plus 3 ones? All in the ones So now you are going to solve this problem on your own, starting with the ones place. When you add 8 and 3 together, what do you need to do? And whatever has to happen, Super Scholars, you need to show it. You need to show what happens when you add your ones. Is there something new that you make? You need to show it on both ways, drawing and your vertical form. Okay, you're going to start by adding your ones, and then you're going to get to solve your problem. Are you ready to try it on your own? Okay, pause. Okay, how did we do? Did you show all your work? What happened when we added 8 and 3 ones? What happens? We had to bundle our 10 ones. And did you show? What did we make? 110. Did you show that you made a 10 on your vertical way? And you now have an extra 10? Did you show that on both sides? You made a new 10 once you added your ones. So then, Super Scholars, because you had a new 1, what was your final answer? 171. Did our hundreds place change? Nope, it didn't. Because if we started with 100 and we didn't add anything, look, we still have 100. Nothing changed. We left it alone. So my friends, how many treats did James make in total? He made 171 treats. Woo! That is quite a lot for James. Okay, second grade. Awesome job working to be a mathematician all on your own. If you made a mistake today, that's okay. Just look back at your work and try to figure out maybe where you got confused or missed a step. As long as you learn from it, mistakes are totally awesome. Okay, so now, after we've tried 2 all together, it's now your job as a mathematician to tackle a word problem all on your own. So let's take a look. Okay, so on your word problem puzzle today, you see the story. We have our vertical way, our drawing, as well as our sentence down below. Because we always want to answer a word problem in a complete sentence. So you're going to need to show your work how you solved both vertically and in a drawing, showing what happens when you bundle. You need to make sure you show the new unit that you make when you're adding your ones, as well as filling in your answer in the complete sentence. But before you get going, we're going to read our word problem twice through so you can get ideas of what your clue words are and what problem you're going to be solving. Okay, your challenge is Jose sold 127 books in the morning. Then he sold 35 books in the afternoon. How many books did Jose sell all together? Okay, one more time. It says Jose sold 127 books in the morning. Then he sold 35 books in the afternoon. How many books did Jose sell all together? Okay, looking for your clue words and your key numbers. let's go set up our vertical way and drawing and get solving to see how many books did Jose sell altogether. Okay, awesome people. Show me all that you know, take it slow, check your work, and let's tackle our last word problem before spring break. Okay, here we go.